Good afternoon, one and all. So, in this session, we are going to learn a case study on dollar type operator. So, generally, dollar type operator selects the documents where the value of the field is of a particular type. సో ఈ డాలర్ టైప్ ఆపరేటర్ మనం యూజ్ చేసేటప్పుడు we can retrieve in two ways. That is, we can use a concept of aliasing. That is, if at all we are going to pass any decent data type, then we can call it by using a specified number also. Like for example, double one, string is for two, and object is for three, array is for four, and binary data is for five, and so on like that. సో డాలర్ టైప్ ఆపరేటర్ యూస్ చేసి మనం వాల్యూస్ని ఎలా రిట్రీవ్ చేస్తాము ఆ పర్టికులర్ డేటా టైప్ వాల్యూ మనం రిట్రీవ్ చేయాలి అంటే ఒక ప్రొసీజర్ ఏంటి అనేది మనం చూద్దాము రైట్ ఫస్ట్ ఐ విల్ ఓపెన్ మై మాంగో షెల్ so in this I'm going to create a new collection first. So I'm going to connect to my local host and I'm going to navigate to my database. Now I'm going to create a new collection db dot create collection. Let me say my collection name is phone book. So I'm going to insert the phone data like that. So now the collection was inserted successfully. That is, collection was created successfully. Now I am going to insert the first data db dot phone book dot insert one of. Here I am going to mention the first one is underscore id, which is one, and the second one is name. Let me say name may be Sunny, and the third one, let me add the phone number. So here the phone number value I am going to mention. Yes. So I'm going to make it in as a string format. So the phone number is of string format, that is a number, and I'm going to close the string. Yes, the data was inserted successfully. Now I'm going to insert the second data. So the second data looks like this. Name, I'm going to change this name here. So let me make the name as Bunny and make the phone number without using strings. That is, the phone number is of integer type. So here I'm going to change this number 89898989. So 4, 6, 8, and right. So I'm going to press enter. Yes, the second data is also inserted successfully. Now the third data, that is underscore id is equal to 3, and I'm going to change the name as something like Chinni. And here I am going to mention the phone number as number long, even though it is a deprecated method, but it is accepted in MongoDB. So number long. And here I am going to mention that number. So let me make 98989898. No, I'm going to close this one and I'm going to press enter. Even though it is deprecated, the data was inserted here. So insert ID is equal to 3. Now the fourth data. I'm going to change the value as 4 and then change the name as let me say Winnie. And here I'm going to change the number long to number int. So here I'm going to make it as a number int. Let me change this phone number also. So here I'm going to like this 9246479612. Right. I'm going to press enter. Now the fourth data is also inserted. Now the last data, that is fifth data. So ID equal to 5. Let me say name is equal to Sanjay and phone number. Here I am going to change the phone number using an array. That is, here this person is having multiple phone numbers. So here I am going to take an array. So in the array also I am mentioning it clearly. The first one is string 88555555 So first one is the string, that is the first phone number is string, and the second phone number is integer 9696468 and right. So I'm going to close this array format and I'm going to press enter. So here you can clearly see that the first one is a string type, second one is an integer type, the third one is number long, and fourth one is number int, and the last one is array of numbers. And that too, the first value is string and second value is an integer. Now the dollar type operator. In the first query, I am going to select all the documents where phone number value is of string type. That is, let me say phone number value is of string type. So for this, I am going to write a query. So here db dot phone book, that is my collection name, dot find of. The first way is like this: phone number. Here I am going to mention the dollar type as string. So the phone numbers which are those who, so the records which contains the string as a phone numbers, those documents are going to be retrieved from the collection. So collection లో documents ఏవైతే phone number string format లో ఇచ్చామో ఆ values నాకు retrieve అవుతాయి. So here you can clearly see that string format లో మనం ఇచ్చినవి ఈ data as well as ఈ data. So ఈ two documents నాకు retrieve అయినాయి. సెకండ్ వే ఏంటంటే ఎలియాసింగ్. ఇక్కడ మన స్ట్రింగ్ బదులు వీ కెన్ పాస్ ఎ నంబర్ దట్ ఈస్ ఎ షార్ట్ కట్ నంబర్ విచ్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ నంబర్ 2. సో నంబర్ 2 రిప్రజెంట్స్ ద స్ట్రింగ్ ఆఫ్ బీసన్ టైప్ అన్నమాట MongoDBలో. సో హియర్ డాలర్ టైప్ 2 అని మనం పాస్ చేసినా కూడా ద అవుట్‌పుట్ విల్ బి ద సేమ్. సో string aliasing number is 2. Now we are going to retrieve phone number of double type. Phone number of, let me say, double type. Now here I am going to change the query like this. So dollar type is equal to, let me change this value as double. I am going to press enter. Yes, you can clearly see that the double value which was given was retrieved successfully. Even though the first record is string, the second is record is of double type, so the both records are going to be written. That is, both values are written. Now the alias value of double is 1. So here I am going to change the value as 1 and I am going to press enter. So the same output was retrieved. Now the phone number is of int type. So let me make it clear. Phone number is of int type. So for this, I am going to rewrite the query. So change the name, that is double to int, and I am going to press enter. Yes. So the phone number which was of int type, that was only be retrieved in MongoDB. Now the alias value of int is 16. So I am going to change the value as 16 and I am going to press enter. The same output is retrieved. Now the fourth case is phone number is of long type. Phone number is of long type. So for this, I'm going to rewrite the query and change the value of int to long. So the record or the document which contains the long value is going to be written. We have already, while creating only, we have mentioned there number long. So thus number long is going to be retrieved. Similarly, the alias value of number long is 18. So long ki shortcut value ఏంటంటే 18. So 18 value ఇచ్చినా మనకు output same గా రావాలి. Here you can clearly see that the output is same for long as well as 18, int 16, similarly double, 1, etc. Now we are going to retrieve multiple values, that is multiple data types retrieve చేయాలి. So select phone numbers where value is either string or double. So both cases నాకు రావాలి. So both cases రావాలంటే అలాగో చూద్దాం. So here dollar type is equal to, for both cases we are going to pass an array format. So here I am going to make it as string separated by comma. I am going to change it as double. Now I am going to close the double, that is array format, and I am going to close the end. Remaining thing, and I am going to press the enter. ఎస్. సో ఏ ఫోన్ నంబర్స్ అయితే స్ట్రింగ్ డబుల్ ఉన్నాయో ఆ 2 వాల్యూస్ నాకు రిట్రీవ్ అయినాయి. సేమ్ కేస్ మనం ఇక్కడ ఎలియాసింగ్ కూడా యూజ్ చేయొచ్చు. స్ట్రింగ్ బదులు మనం ఆల్రెడీ ఒక నంబర్‌ని మెన్షన్ చేసాము. దట్ నంబర్ ఈస్ ట్రూ. అండ్ డబుల్ బదులు ఆల్రెడీ మనం ఒక నంబర్‌ని మెన్షన్ చేసాము. దట్ నంబర్ ఈస్ 1. సో 2, 1 పాస్ చేసినా కూడా మనకు సేమ్ అవుట్‌పుట్ రావాలి. సో ఒకవేళ మల్టిపుల్ డేటా టైప్స్ కనుక రిట్రీవ్ చేద్దాం అనుకుంటే గనుక వి నీడ్ టు పాస్ ఇట్ ఇన్ ద ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ అన్ అరే. సో ఇన్ దిస్ వే డాలర్ టైప్ ఆపరేటర్ ఈస్ యూజ్డ్ ఇన్ MongoDB. థాంక్ యూ.